$527 now, $113. $556 now, $178.50. Almost $14,000 now, almost $4,700. You get a price reduction, and you get a price reduction. But not everyone gets a price reduction, at least not yet. A price reduction on what? 10 specific medications for things like diabetes, arthritis, or psoriasis. And if you're on Medicare, as of 2026, the government says you're going to be getting those price reductions to the tune of about $1.5 billion in out-of-pocket savings. But if you are not on Medicare, why would you even care about this? Well, because who do you think pays for Medicare? You and me, the American taxpayer. And these new savings, according to the government, are going to save all of us about $6 billion. So this story and what just happened impacts all of us. Before I tell you all about it, I want to thank my subscribers for voting for this story as the bonus this week. If you want to vote too, make sure you subscribe to my page during my next live event, or you can follow these steps and you can subscribe right now. If you didn't know, one of the many things the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022 did was, for the first time ever, gave Medicare the power to negotiate prescription drug prices directly with the pharmaceutical industry. Believe it or not, up until recently, Medicare, with its more than 60 million members, the largest customer of Big Pharma, could not negotiate prices. They just had to take whatever price the pharmaceutical industry gave them. And you better believe every single year, the pharmaceutical industry jacked up those prices for common medications. I'm talking hundreds and thousands of dollars per person every single month. But in that law, Congress finally said, enough. These costs are getting out of control and costing taxpayers too much. It is time to let Medicare throw its weight around and negotiate some lower prescription drug prices. The law allowed for Medicare to select 10 drugs in the first round, 15 more drugs in the next round, 15 more drugs in the next round, and then up to 20 drugs in every round after that. Of course, the pharmaceutical industry was pissed, they sued, they lost, they kicked and screamed, they ultimately had to come to the table, they kicked and screamed some more, and finally, just recently came to an agreement, cutting prices on those 10 Medicare prescription drugs anywhere from 40% to about 80%. Now, this is the list of those 10 drugs that were just negotiated. These prices represent the maximum Medicare will pay for these drugs, and these prices will kick in 2026. Medicare says these drugs were selected because historically they've accounted for the highest total spending. So if you want to read more about this from Medicare, I will email all of it out to you in my next News Girl News Roundup email, so make sure you sign yourself up.